My question today, a year ago, exactly on this date, Minister Coveney announced an independent investigation in relation to the women of honour and the allegations and their experience in our armed forces. And that was to specifically establish a judge-led independent review to examine issues relating to sexual misconduct including rape, bullying, harassment and discrimination in the forces. Now, that announcement on precisely this date a year ago followed on from the programme, the documentary on RT1 by Katie Hannon, I think precisely on the 11th of September. And I think we were all silenced when we heard that show. And so we go forward from September until this date a year ago, where there was engagement with the women of honour. And they engaged with hope, and they engaged with full commitment for a while. However, they were not happy, but the government decided to go ahead with that review. And so trust, which was broken at that point, because certainly what the women exposed and what they wanted was not what they got, but they came forward to trust you that finally you wanted to do something about the culture that's endemic, it would appear, in the armed forces for both men and women. And so you set up this with 3 people in charge and Judge Brona O'Hanlon. You might clarify now why the terms of reference have been breached. Where is the final report that was promised within a year?
My understanding, Deputy, is that report is either complete or nearing completion. And will be with the Taoiseach and the Minister for Defence. If it's not with them already, it's certainly due in the very near future. And what he will do at that point is consider it. We'll probably want to speak to the Attorney-General about it as well. And then he'll bring a recommendation to government as to how we take it forward. I think it is important to say that the judge-led review was always a first step towards further action.